Hi there, welcome to Big V TV. Great to have you with us, VYC men, with thanks to our friends at Moulton. The finals are underway, and I've got to tell you, Steve-O, we have been right on the money for a month now, I reckon. We have absolutely called it perfectly. Robbie brought it up not that long ago, and we said, yes, mate, you are spot on. Yep. One of these conferences is great, and the other one's stuffed, and we were spot on.
That's right.
Nice work, mate. Well
you guys are amazing. I feed off you.
No, I think it was great. We called it together as a team.
I was going to say, team effort.
We're a team here on
right.
Big V TV. We called it together as a team. We said Bulleen would have no chance against Eltham. Blackburn would go down to Ringwood. Diamond Valley, forget it. And Sandringham, no chance against Downey. And we got it spot on. You should listen to what we have to say every week. Anyway,
you're amazing.
Four from four.
Well done.
Let's start off with Bulleen and Eltham.
My shoulders are a little higher.
Bulleen 67, although they'd be heavy carrying us. Bulleen 67 went down to Eltham 76. Cheyenne Mobubi had 17 for Bulleen. Our boy, Lippy Lipinski, our boy. We told you he was going to fire up. We said he was going to deliver 35 points and 14 rebounds. Jeff has added another 5 years to his contract after this game. That's how pumped he was. He walked past the mirror after the game. Just gave himself a bit of a wink and a nod. Bang, he's just signed another 5.
Another 5 puts him up to 36
about
now
36 years straight he's got that job for.
Extra 5 years for one move. That's all he
It's amazing.
That's all he did.
So, Julian Lipinski, you're in.
Bang, that's
another 5 years to your contract.
Game over.
Done.
He it was called last week by somebody at least.
I will with you, mate.
It was. We know if Julian, he's that dominant. I mean, you look at his inside game, he doesn't have a massive shot anymore. He's not, I remember before he went to college, he was putting up a few from outside. He's come back stronger and gets inside. He's
got that touch.
He drew 11 fouls in total.
He's got that touch.
And he's just such a dominant player that they weren't able to shut him down. And I think most of the other teams that are still in now will be thinking, if we can shut down Lippy, we'll beat Eltham.
Mate, Jeffers gets the next couple of weeks. He could officially have that job until 2071. That's what we're looking at the moment.
Mate. It's life.
Maybe. Hey, listen.
He'd get a statue.
Oh, I think it's already on the way. I think it's already on the way.
That's in progress.
I think it's a big statue of him.
But well done to Bulleen for this season.
Well, hang on. I was going to say, how about your boy Greasy? What's going on there?
I'll say I was actually going to pump him up a little bit for you.
Oh, well,
no, you go for it.
Oh, well, look, I'm very proud of what Bulleen have done this season. Obviously, beaten by the better side on the day. You go in as the league leaders, but obviously in this sort of competition, it's
ladder leaders on their side,
league leaders.
Well, you're a ladder leader. You're a league.
They were the best record in the whole competition, both conferences, but. Yeah, obviously you get beaten on the day, and that's it.
Shall I tell everyone the Sherbrooke message you sent me after the weekend?
The Sherbrooke message?
The message you said about your team after the weekend. You can't remember that message?
I can't. I'd had a few on the weekend.
You've had a big weekend.
I'm having my first Monday hangover that I've ever had.
All right, good. Ever. That's a big call.
The last couple of weeks.
That's a big call. Blackburn 85 went down to Ringwood 87. Salty 29-9. What a great last month he's had. Lemonado Sebi had 18 and 11. Where the hell is said I'm the hell out. I'm not playing.
Took Ryan Miller, 2 seconds left, jump shot.
Bang.
That's all it mattered.
That was it.
2-point game.
We were watching it. I couldn't get to any of the games, but we were following it on live stats. And with a minute or two to go, we know Shawnee Nugent was subbed off, and even my lovely just goes, "What the hell's he doing? You've got to have him out there. He needs to be there in that moment of the game." All of a sudden, he's back on, makes a jump shot as well himself, and gets a block down the other end. So he's just a gun, Sean. I love him. I reckon he's an amazing player. Didn't play the minutes. I'm not sure if something was up with him, or maybe that's that time now. But young Jakey Roberts off the bench again.
Good player.
For Blackburn, he again. I reckon if we went over the stats, he'd have to be pretty close to the best 6-man going around at the moment.
The other thing for Blackburn, and I hope their Division 1 men get up there, senior men.
Yeah.
Blackburn as a club, in their men's program, have had a sensational season. Sensational. Yep. Anyway, Ringwood go on.
Speaking of Blackburn, you got to feel bad for them too. Last year, 20-2 in Youth League One men.
Yes.
Knocked out in straight sets.
Yes.
This year they come up a division.
Gone.
Do extremely well again.
Yes.
Again, full credit to the Vikings. Finished second in their division.
Can't win a final.
Home final, that's it. Done.
Can't win a final. Well done, Ringwood, by the way.
Yeah,
Let's not
great.
just talk about Blackburn. Ringwood's going through, so keep an eye on them. We'll talk about that in a moment. Melbourne 77 defeated Diamond Valley 56. Peniato had 23 and 11 for the Tigs. Killy had 11 and 8 for DV. I think we all did tip Melbourne last week, by the way. I think we just expect Melbourne to maybe be there a week after this one as well.
And they, the good signs for them are that, as I've talked about all year, their depth is really, really good there. So Danny Sutcliffe had probably his quietest game in forever. He only had played 15 minutes. I was thinking maybe injured there, or they're slowing him up a little bit. But even Karabatis only had 10. They spread the love around. So if they get their first 5, first 6, first 7 up and running for next week, they will go really close.
Now, let's have a look at the last game, and can we just start off by giving some credit to Sandringham, who I thought had absolutely zero chance in this game. They pushed it to double OT.
Yeah.
Dandenong 98. It was the Dandy Sandy Cup. Sandringham had 91. Hadley and Wood 23 points apiece for the Rangers. Matty Crease, who's had a very good season, had 20 points and 9 rebounds. 7-point margin. You look at that at first glance and you go, yeah, okay, Sandy pushed him a fair way. Double OT, ladies and gentlemen. Double OT.
A ripping game, and again, couldn't get there, so I was following this pretty closely on live stats as much as I could. Dandenong seemed to be... It was their older heads that basically came together at the end of the day and managed to sort of pull it off. I mean,
they dodged a bullet here.
They definitely did, and I think I talked about some people might think I had a bit of a crack at young Perry last week. It wasn't about that at all. It was just I just don't think he's the guard for them at the moment. I think if they want to win this, they need to smarten up. Jay and the boys there. You need to have the likes of Jordan Jacatine on the court. Those guys. Those guys, Riley Wood, bringing the ball down the court, they can do it. They're good enough guards between them to be able to move the ball and play that 1, 2, 3 position even. And this was, for them, I think this was a real get out of jail. Because if, again, you look at Gabe Hadley, I think Gabe Hadley's the best player in the league. I think he's the smartest player in the league. And he's now starting to come on as well. They just had a ripping, some of those, Johnny Crichton that had a ripping game. But they won the foul count quite easily. They went to the foul line 35 times, for 35 shots, compared to Sandringham's 12.
Big difference.
Massive difference there, massive difference in the fouls. But Danny need to smarten up for next week, because if they don't have their best 5 start that game, they'll get toppled.
Would be agreeing with Rob when you talk about Jordan Jacatine. I think he came in only halfway through the season or some late.
He was in and then went away on holidays,
right.
And he's back.
Watching him last year in the position and the role he played throughout that finals run to get to the grand final, earning themselves a home final, he was huge. I think he's basically the barometer for the Rangers through this final series.
Well, they've got another home final again this week. Here it is, week 2 of the finals. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, the 2 winners go through to the big dance.
Correct.
The 2 losers
well done, mate.
head home. I'm just putting it out there. There's only 12
That's
divisions
to look. The big bucks.
There's only 12 divisions to look after. Dandenong take on Ringwood. Steve-O.
Yes.
Is there any chance you can tell us when this is, this game? Because you clearly haven't put it on the notes.
Believe Saturday night.
Saturday night.
Yep.
You believe. So it's not locked in yet, is what you're saying.
Well, it should be locked in.
Okay.
But I'm only 80% certain that's on Saturday night.
So 100%
I know the next
certain
game.
it's Saturday or Sunday.
Yes.
I've got a feeling it's this weekend.
Yeah.
Okay.
Got a feeling it is.
Again, this is why he gets the big bucks.
Yeah,
right.
no, he's done well.
Yeah.
Who are you going for, Steve-O? By the way, we should say, just because we haven't got that in front of us and we're waiting for some final details on games, just go to www.bigv.com.au.
Of course,
You'll get the
fixtures
details.
will be up there.
You'll get the details.
Look, I'm going for Dandenong. I think on their day, these 2 teams, Dandenong are the better team, but it wouldn't surprise me to see the Hawks run away.
Met twice this season. Dandenong beat them both occasions.
Yeah, I'm really concerned for Danny. I've rated them all season. I've said the whole way through, apart from us.
You off them?
No, I'm not off them. Apart from us, they were the team to take it out. So
You know he has to actually tip a Terrell team as well in this one, so he might struggle.
Did you just hear what he said?
Yeah, apart from them.
Yeah.
Is he from
Three
Jupiter or something?
three win team or
Has
whatever.
he got an antenna coming out the top of his
Yeah,
head?
6.
6.
Yeah.
That gets you in.
Well, it would have if we. Oh, look, if Dandenong play it right and play the best players on the day from start to finish, Dandenong will run away with it comfortably. If they don't, I think Ringwood will topple them.
I just want to. Did you clearly say that it was out of Dandenong and you, as in Sherbrooke?
Yeah. I mean, if we weren't going to win it, I assumed Dandenong would. And now that we haven't, in case you hadn't picked up on that, well, I would still assume Dandenong should.
Okay.
Is it just me, or can you hear the mice running around in the back of his cranium? Like, is he serious?
Look, I can't hear them, but
I can hear them from here. They're scratching away. Don't
Right.
you worry about that. Now, listen, both of you have said Dandenong.
yes.
But both of you have given you're on the bloody fence. You've got to pick it up your backside, as you normally have,
see,
Steve-O.
That's wrong.
You've both said Dandenong, but it wouldn't surprise me if Ring... Just give us a bloody winner.
No, I've already done that.
Dandenong?
I told you Dandenong.
Right, no buts.
I'm not
Ringwood.
on the fence.
There you go. See, he's already changed. Within 10 seconds, he's changed like that.
Come on, Russ.
Hey, Dandenong will
But come on, Dandenong.
Dandenong will win this game. I'm not even going to talk. I'm not even going to... No, Dandenong will win the game. Nothing more certain.
You said you weren't going to talk
Dandenong will win the game.
All right,
Nothing
move
more
on.
certain.
There's a
Get on
second
with
game.
it. There's a big tick from me. You two are sitting on the bloody fence. You're hopeless. Melbourne take on Eltham.
Melbourne will win.
Lippy Lipinski.
Yeah, he is the difference.
Lippy.
No doubt about it. But
Have they got the depth to go?
no, they definitely don't have the depth. We know that. But it's and I think Melbourne will be too big. Libby scores inside. That's where he gets it all from. Whelan and that haven't been making good scores from the outside against bigger teams. So and even Yamuni, like they've struggled out there.
Who's Mooney?
Exactly.
Oh, Yamuni. Oh, right,
So I think Melbourne will be too big, and it'll be a Melbourne Dandy grand final.
yeah. You just went for Ringwood a minute ago. Hey, he's just changed 6 times.
I told
the bloody hell are you doing?
I'm hungover. Right?
Mate, you just said Ringwood a minute ago. Now you're saying Melbourne Dandenong grand final.
Bas-
Just give us a
basketball's
winner.
a real winner.
My God. He's going
See, if you started paying me for this stuff, I'd probably pay more attention.
No. If you actually start getting stuff right, we'll pay you double
Right,
what
it's
you're
going to be a
getting now.
Ringwood Melbourne.
He's
grand
just
final.
changed again. I mean, seriously. Mate, fair dinkum. Mate, Sideshow Bob's got nothing on you when it comes to being a clown.
It would
Now,
have
listen,
been us in Melbourne.
Can I just send a very big apology to
there you go.
clearly the best sibling within the Jeffers household. Clearly the best. Unfortunately for Grego down there, I just think they're going to
Oh,
marginally go down to Melbourne. Marginally.
you.
I think it's going to be very, very close. I think they're just going to come up short.
According to you, the greatest coach in Big V history.
No, he is.
You don't think that he can get his team over
Well,
the line?
he's not out there
You've
shooting
talked him
for
up
them.
all
He's not
year,
out there playing defence.
and now you jump.
He's not out there he's doing his job. Don't worry about that. I think they're going to just come up short.
Right.
I think it's going to be, listen to me carefully, Dandenong, Melbourne grand final.
I think that's weak by you, getting off your team.
Oh, it's
Wow.
okay, as if I give a shit. Hey, listen, have
whoa.
a great week. Have a great week. Good luck to... wouldn't be the first time. Good luck to the
Like
4
Dandenong
teams that are
Ringwood.
still in there. That's right. Hey, when we come back next week, in all seriousness, we are talking a grand final, ladies and
We
gentlemen.
might actually talk some sense.
And
there
we'll
too.
Big
know,
one.
we'll know who's in it.
Well, going by you, mate. You've tipped all 4 teams. We'll see you next week on Big V TV.
And sure.